All right, this video presents a challenge. The challenge is to program your robot to drive along a square path using only 4 programming blocks. That's right, you can only use 4 programming blocks, including the start block, and you can use each block only once. So let's get started. Let's create a new program. And we have the start block. That's block number 1 that we can use. The next block that we can use is the move tank block. I'll move that up here so you can see it. That's the second block. The third block is another move tank block. So you can use 2 move tank blocks. And the fourth block is a loop block. That's on the yellow tab. This is the loop block right here. So I'll put that up there. Those are the 4 blocks that you can use to program your robot to drive around the square. And by the way, these blocks that I'm showing here, those are not the order that you'll place them. Your job is to figure out how to combine these blocks so that your robot drives around a square. All right, now you've used the start blocks and the move tank blocks already, so you already know how to use those, but you may not have used the loop block. So I'll give you a little background on that. Here's the loop block right here. It's attached to a start block. The loop block has the property that anything that you put inside the loop right here will be repeated a certain number of times, as many times as you want. You can specify how many times you want to repeat the loop by clicking here. You see that a select list appears. There are a lot of selections on this list, but we will skip most of them for now and scroll down to the count block. And we will select that for now. Then we'll click on the number field under the pound or number symbol. So this is the pound or number symbol here. So we'll click on the number underneath that. So a window appears that will let me enter the number of times that the loop will repeat. So I'll enter a 10 here. This tells the loop that whatever is inside the loop, inside this area, will be repeated 10 times. So as an example of a loop, let's say I use this move tank block and put it inside of the loop. I accept all the default values for the move tank block. So this move block tells the robot to turn both wheels in the positive direction at 50% power. Both wheels are set to 50% power. And they will rotate 1 time because I have a 1 in this field which specifies a number of rotations. And it specifies a number of rotations because I clicked up here and set the move tank block to run for a specified number of rotations. So the move block will rotate 1 time, or rotate the wheels 1 time and then apply the brakes. So how many times will it be repeated? How many times will this move tank block be repeated? Well, it will be repeated 10 times because it's within this loop. It's within this loop. And the loop is specified to repeat its contents 10 times. So that means that instead of the wheels turning through 1 rotation, as we specified here, it will turn through 10 rotations because it's inside of a loop. And the loop is going to repeat it 10 times. So now you know how to use a simple loop block. So now you're ready to work on the challenge. So here's your challenge. The challenge is to program your robot to drive along a square path using only 1 start block, 2 move tank blocks, and one loop block. And by the way, these blocks that I'm showing here, those are not the order that you'll place them. Your job is to figure out how to combine these blocks so that your robot drives around a square. So there's your challenge. Give it a try and good luck.